The Utah State Dynasty brings us to Wyoming to take on the Wyoming Cowboys, easily the worst team in the Mountain West Conference. Only one win on the season. We are 4-3, 2-1 in Mountain West play as we are here at War Memorial Stadium. As Rasul Faison has been a player that has really impressed me here down the stretch. Averages 63 yards per game, 3 touchdowns on the season, 441 total yards. But it's been 2 games in a row in which he has ran for over 100 yards. He's also had over 15 carries in each of those games. The last time he had over 15 carries was week 1 against FCS, in which he also ran for over 100 yards. A focus coming into this game here is the fact that a lot of the corners on this roster don't want to be here because of one deal breaker or another. Championship contender, playing style, it's one of those things. JD Drew happens to be a playing style guy along with Avante Dickerson. Graham is a championship contender guy. So how do we improve our playing style so that these guys don't transfer out? Well, it's telling me here that we need to get more sacks. I figured it would probably be interceptions, pass deflections, but it's telling me right here that the way that we are able to improve this is by getting to the quarterback more, getting to him, getting sacks, because that helps take the pressure off of these cornerbacks. Championship contender, we are currently a C grade. We need to be about a C+ grade in order for Graham to not transfer out. That's something that I think we can definitely fix. But how do we do that? Well, we need to be higher ranked in the media poll. We're 79th at the moment, and we need to bring in more blue chip prospects, which is 4-star recruits. When you look at our schedule here, back-to-back wins against UNLV and New Mexico. We're back on the road here to take on the Wyoming Cowboys, as they have really struggled so far this season with only 1 victory on the year. It's not a terrible team, but they need to get back on the right track. They won the last meeting between the two in the Bridgers Battle. This is a rivalry game. Wyoming looking to do whatever possible to try and beat Utah State in today's game. Here's the give on first down from the 19-yard line. He's taken down to the backfield, but he breaks free. It's Whaley across midfield, and nobody's going to catch him. The Wyoming Cowboys will score on the very first play from scrimmage. It looked like it was going to be an easy tackle for loss. He broke tackles, and he took it all the way. Whaley puts the Cowboys up 6-0 here within the first 16 seconds of the game. Yeah, I mean, you look at the replay here, Graham had a grip on him, and he just was slippery. You know, he went to a Diddy party and had a baby oil on him. I don't know what it was, but nobody was able to bring him down, and Whaley, just like that, has 81 yards rushing and a touchdown. If you have him on your college fantasy team, you're quite lucky. How do we respond after giving up a first play touchdown? Here's a new look, a single back formation here for Utah State. Here's the give to Faison on first down as he takes it to the right, and he'll pick up a first down. That was second down, my fault. As here's a 2 tight end look from the single back formation. It's Robert Briggs in the backfield. Here's Petrus dropping back. Petrus across the middle. He's got Jalen Royals. Jalen Royals putting a move on, and he's taken down at the 32-yard line as Spencer Petrus, his first pass complete to his favorite target, Jalen Royals. Second down and 6, single back again. Here's Petrus in the pocket. He delivers to Brock Lane, and he picks up the first down to the 21-yard line. Third first down on the drive for the Aggies. Here's the play fake to Briggs. Petrus getting out of the pocket. Kyrese White has got it inside the 5-yard line. First and goal upcoming for Utah State. We stay in the single back formation. Here's Faison on second and goal as he is down to the 1-yard line. As an emphasis coming into this game, here's the first shotgun look of the game, and it's Faison up the middle. Touchdown, Utah State. They answer perfectly. Ran the ball with much success, and you got to admit, you know, Petrus with some really good passes on that drive. He usually struggles on the run, but he was able to hit Kyrese White at one point on that drive for a huge pickup. Here's Kean Sloan with a tackle for loss, and there is a penalty flag as well, as that will be a holding call on the Wyoming offensive lineman, Kellum. Third down and 9 upcoming here for Wyoming, as they have time, but it runs out. Kean Sloan with a sack. He's really coming in as probably one of the better defensive players on this roster as of late. He's able to get pressure that time. As here's a new guy. This is Tua Tagovailoa at tight end now, as he is going to receive the catch, and he's going to pick up 7 yards. We decided to bring him in because we have 2 senior tight ends at the moment. He's an underclassman. I want to get him more experience and more playing time because he will be our tight end number 1 going into next season. Second down and 3 upcoming. Here's a counter give to Faison as he will pick up the first down. Faison over 25 yards rushing in the first quarter here. Here's Petrus dropping back. Quick strike to Royals. It's another first down for the Aggies. That's the second catch of the game for Jalen Royals. Petrus is 5 for 5. Here's second down and 11. Give to Faison as he'll pick up 7 yards. It'll be third down and 4 upcoming. 39 rushing yards for Faison. And here's a wildcat look for the Aggies offense. Third down and 4. Here's a jet touch pass to Robert Briggs, and he's got the edge. Robert Briggs scores. Touchdown, Aggies. It's the first career touchdown pass for Rasul Faison as Robert Briggs gets into the end zone to give us a 14-7 lead. Whaley kind of been shut down since that very first run of the day, as here's a gift to him on second down, and he's only able to pick up 2 yards. Only 6 yards in his past 3 carries after the 81-yard touchdown. Third down and 8, and it will be a 3 and out for this Aggies defense. First down and 10 here. Here's Faison setting up the screen to him as Faison trying to outrun the linebacker. He'll pick up 9 yards to the 43-yard line as we are in Cowboy territory again. First down and 10. Here is a give to Robert Briggs, and he's got space. Robert Briggs with a juke move and taken down at the 28-yard line. Running the ball with a lot of success in this game. Petrus has been really good. This is the best game so far this season other than the FCS game for Spencer Petrus. First down and 10. Here's Petrus in the pocket. Plenty of time. He hits Jalen Royals. Jalen Royals 5, diving for the end zone, and he's out of bounds. I thought that he scored a touchdown there, but the celebration definitely made that not happen. He steps out of bounds at the 1-yard line. So unfortunately, it's going to be a give to Faison instead of a Jalen Royals touchdown. But as a team, you're happy to go up 21-7. A dominating first half here for the Aggies. Outside of one play defensively, the game should be 21-0. Here's a third down and 9 here for the Cowboys offense as the quarterback drops back, looking to the right, and he hits his man, but it's going to be well short of the first down marker. It's been really tough sledding for this Cowboys offense at the moment. Third down and 7. Here's Petrus as he hits Royals. No, Royals cannot come down with it. It's a dropped pass. 14 first downs compared to Wyoming's 1 first down at the moment. Third down and 1. Here's a pass, and it's going to be a fumble, but recovered by the Cowboys offense. They use a timeout. Here's third down and 10 now, under a minute to go here in the first half. He's got plenty of time. It runs out yet again, and that's going to be Marlon Dean getting to him as the pass falls incomplete. Third down and 3 with 26 seconds to go. Let's see if the Aggies offense gets aggressive here. Here's Brock Lane trying to hurdle a man. Taken down, and it's a first down for the Aggies, and they use a timeout. 14 seconds to go now. 1 timeout still allotted to you. As here's Petrus. He's going deep, and it's Jalen Royals. He's got a step, and somehow he brings it in. Spencer Petrus laid that one right into the hands of Jalen Royals, but it was also not an easy catch for Jalen Royals. It looks like he had one hand on it, was able to bring that right hand over, reel it in for a huge first down pickup. And with 7 seconds to go, we're going to flip it to him this time. Here's Royals cutting up. Royals is got a first down, and he's taken down at the 15-yard line. Utah State quickly uses a timeout. And here's an opportunity to go up by 3 scores before the half. And that's exactly what they're going to do. It's Nimrod on the field goal attempt, and it's good. Utah State takes a 24-7 lead here at the half. It's been all Utah State, and that's partly because we've been able to run the ball with a lot of success, and we've passed the ball with success. I think this new look with these single back formations, this pro-style look, it's allowing us to throw the ball better. And that's what we're going to come out with here on our first possession of the second half, as Faison is going to have a first down pickup on his first carry of the second half. He's got 76 yards rushing in today's game, along with 2 touchdowns. As here is a third down and 7 now. Petrus drops back, and it's going to be Royals on the reception. 200 yards passing for Petrus on the day. 13 for 17. As here's a third down and 8. That will force us to go 5 wide and pass. Here's Petrus across the middle, and he's got Jalen Royals yet again. Jalen Royals with a huge game so far, and that'll set us up first down and 10 at the 30-yard line. Royals has been a guy to look out for. Here is a play fake. Here's Petrus across the middle, and he's got Colby Bowman. It's going to be another first down pickup, this time to the 11-yard line. We are doing everything right in today's game. Here's the Wildcat formation again. Here's Robert Briggs as Faison will fake it to Briggs, and he's going to get taken down for a loss of 5. That'll bring up third down and long. An obvious passing formation. Petras doesn't know the play, and he's sacked. The Cowboys with their best defensive play of the game so far. As we look at the replay, it was a design rollout, but Petras didn't know that it was a design rollout, and unfortunately he was sacked. Here's Nimrod yet again, as this is his second field goal make of the day. 27-7 the score, as Wyoming needs to come up with some scores fast, or they're going to stand no chance in this game. Third down and 4, plenty of time in the pocket, crossed, and it's going to be caught by the tight end, as they are set up across midfield. That's Svoboda at quarterback here for Wyoming. First down and 10. Here's Svoboda, and he's got his man inside the 20, breaking a tackle, touchdown Wyoming. They cut into the lead, and they are in this game still. They needed a score, and they needed to score fast, and that's exactly what they did, as Wyoming gives themselves a chance in this one, as with a minute and 20 to go, the score will be 27-14. Here's third down and 8 here for the Aggies offense. Petras drops back. Petras, plenty of time, throws this one recklessly, and it is caught by Kyrese White. You've got to be kidding me. There is no reason that Kyrese White should have come down with that ball. It was tipped off of Bowman, and Kyrese White Superman's in for one of the craziest receptions that I've ever seen. It should have been intercepted. Instead, it's a crazy reception for Kyrese White. First down and 10 now. Petras fakes to Faison. Petras getting out of the pocket as he's going to fire this one to Jalen Royals, who makes the catch. It's another reception for Jalen Royals. 9 for 189 in today's game. Here's third down and long, though. Petras strikes to Bowman, and he's going to pick up the first down. A huge first down pickup for the Aggies offense. First down and 10. Faison to the left of Petras, and here is the give to Faison, and he's only going to pick up 2 yards. After starting out really hot in today's game, he still only has 75 yards rushing, as here's a give to Briggs, trying to break a tackle, and he only picks up 2 yards. That will bring up third down and 6. Here's Petras dropping back. Petras going to his right as he fumbles the football, and it's recovered by the Wyoming Cowboys. It's the big man who gets a hold of it, and he's taken down by Robert Briggs at the 46-yard line. Wyoming is doing everything in their power to get back into this game, or are we just doing everything in our power to lose this game? Here's third down and 3. Svoboda will be sacked, and he also fumbles. What a play by the defense, and it's Williams who picks it up. The big fella on our side is going to take this one all the way to the end zone. It's a defensive touchdown for the Utah State Aggies defense. A huge play there by the defense. You know, when it felt like the momentum was slipping, it was Simeon Harris who came in, and I think it might have been Marlon Dean who got his knee on the football, and we were able to scoop and score, and we extend our lead and pretty much put Wyoming out of this game. It was Simeon Harris who initially got to Svoboda. Not really sure who they're going to give the forced fumble to. Here's the 2-point conversion here. 33-14, trying to go up 21. Here's Petras trying to set up the screen as he's going to be hit as he throws, and it's no good. Still a 3-possession game here in Wyoming. First down and 10. Here's Svoboda, and he's going to be sacked again. It's Kean Sloan yet again. He has been really good down the stretch, and he's playing really good in today's game as well. Second down and 13. Svoboda. Here comes Sloan again. It's another sack for Kean Sloan. It's the 4th one for the Aggies defense today. Third down and 22. What do you got here? Across the middle. It's a first down pickup for Wyoming. You cannot allow them to pick up a first down on 3rd and 22. What are you doing, defense? Here's Svoboda. Across the middle, they hit their tight end. He's got space, he's got blockers, and he will score. Wyoming scores very quickly to still give themselves a chance in this game. 33-21, as they will set up the onside kick. Here it is, and it will be muffed but then picked up, and it will be a recovery for Utah State. They will take possession of the football, as here's a second down and 12 from the 46-yard line. It's Robert Briggs in the backfield. He takes the counter to the left. Briggs up the middle. Briggs will score. He will walk in easily, and Utah State will extend their lead. They've put 40 up on Wyoming. And at this point, Wyoming, I think you've done everything that you can possibly do to come back in this game, but it's just very apparent that your talent is not enough to really hang with any team in this conference. And they haven't been able to hang it with the Aggies today. Here's a third down and 14. Svoboda with about a minute and a half to go. Throws this one recklessly. It's Martin. And Martin takes this one to the right as he will walk in. It's a pick 6 for Jalen Martin. He's like the 5th or 6th corner on this roster. We decided to put him in because we put our backups in once we went up 19 points, and it's 47-21. This game is pretty much over. There's a minute and 14 to go. Here comes Blaine Spires, who's getting some playing time today. That's 6 sacks of the defense, as Wyoming just cannot hang right now, and they have not been able to hang pretty much this entire game. Here's Swoboda throwing this one deep, as it's going to be Martin who's unable to make a play on the football this time. He got the pick 6. This time he was unable to make a play. Here's 4th down and goal with 16 seconds to go, and Wyoming will score a late touchdown. It's not going to matter when you're up 47-21. A late touchdown with 15 seconds to go. Nobody cares about that, but Utah State wins 47-28. It may be a little concerning, though, that we did give up so many huge plays to Wyoming. You know, they really did have some explosive plays of offense. The problem is they didn't, sustain drives. They didn't drive down the field. If they scored, it was because they did some, big chunk play. They didn't drive down the field on us. Faison gets player of the game with 75 yards rushing. Tried to get him the ball more as the game went on, but he was just really slowing down. When you rush for over 15 carries in back-to-back games, over 100 yards, you come into this game right here, you're going to be pretty exhausted. We ran the ball pretty well as a team. 150 yards rushing, and we passed the ball even better. 20 for 25, 294 yards, and no interceptions. I think this is easily the best game of Spencer Petras' season. Obviously, he had the game against FCS in which he played really well, but this was better than that game. You're playing against a Mountain West opponent. No touchdowns, though, for Petras. Faison did throw one, or I guess he tossed one to Robert Briggs, but an excellent day for Spencer Petras. The running game was also just as good. Robert Briggs over 70 yards, Faison over 70 yards, and it was 2 touchdowns for Faison. So even though he didn't hit 100 yards, he had 2 touchdowns. Jalen Royals was easily the best player on the field on offense. 9 catches, 189 yards. He did have the 1 drop, but it was a contested play. Here's Chase Tua Tagovailoa I was talking about, the sophomore tight end. He got his first reception of the season as we allowed 1 sack on offense. And when you look at our defensive performance, Kean Sloan with 4 tackles for loss and 2.5 sacks. Blaine Spires came in late and also picked up 2 sacks himself. It was Simeon Harris who they gave credit to on that strip sack. And then looking at the interception by Jalen Martin, the senior corner, who really isn't going to be getting a whole lot of opportunities moving forward. He's just not high enough overall rated. Kean Sloan, though, Mountain West Defensive Player of the Week. Not to mention 2 defensive touchdowns for Utah State. And I'm pretty sure we had 0 coming into this game. When you look at Duke Kalu, our luck is pretty much running out on him. USC has really taken charge of him. I don't think we're really going to have that great of a chance to be able to bring him in. Greg Moncrief, the receiver, route runner, we're able to put some points on him. And Darryl DeBose is somebody that I also want to offer a scholarship to. Try and bring in some blocking tight ends, especially if we're going to be running more 2 tight end sets under center running. And I also want to bring in Antoine Hausler because we need to have running back depth. Because if we run the ball 30, 35, maybe even 40 times a game, we need depth at that position. Antoine Hausler is a gem of a prospect. We're going to go ahead and offer him a scholarship and quickly put 25 hours onto him. Duke Kalu here, we're going to try and go with the hard sell. And the reason that I'm going to go for the hard sell here is because we need something to kind of save our battle with him. We're also going to put an extra 10 on him. And unfortunately, I simulated the next week because we had a bye week. And Duke Kalu has verbally committed to play for the USC Trojans. We did everything in our power to try and bring him in, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. David Coker is the next guy that we are potentially going to lose out on. Washington State has now taken over that top spot for him. And unfortunately, because I wanted to be able to bring him in along with his high school teammate. Gregory Coliver, the corner, is somebody that I'm really intrigued by. 6'2", 175 pounds. I mean, 170 pounds. But it's the 94 speed that I really liked. Our recruiting class ranking has dropped in the Mountain West to 92nd in college football, 3rd in the class. But that's probably because we only have 4 signings. Hawaii has 3, and then Boise State is 2nd. Something I wanted to bring up is our sliders here. I'm rocking all 50 sliders. I'm pretty sure that at the end of this season, I do want to eventually incorporate some kind of slider set. Penalties, I am running a penalty set here. I think it works pretty well. Intentional grounding I turned off. I kept roughing the kicker on. I just play conservative when it comes to what I call on punt returns. I don't want to make it so that there's so many sliders or anything like that, or there's some penalties that aren't getting called. But I think roughing the passer is something that in these games has always kind of been smart to use. But yeah, I definitely want to probably incorporate some sliders in the future, something to help with this pass coverage, because sometimes it does feel like it's way too sticky, and sometimes we also run out of time when we decide to pass. So maybe bump up the pass blocking. That's something we'll save for year 2. I'm going to stick with the all 50 sliders here in season 1, as we're set to take on Washington State in the next game, a future Pac-12 opponent. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.